confident and friendly individual who approaches challenges with enthusiasm and a positive attitude. Having carefully studied the requirements for this cabin crew role with your airline, I believe that my skills, professional qualities and personality make me an excellent fit for this position. I'm familiar with your company values consisting of safety, change for growth, integrity and treating customers as we want to be treated ourselves, to name a few. These are all qualities that I can relate to and display both in my personal and professional lives, making me a strong fit for this position with Ethiopian Airlines. Ethiopian Airlines' extensive history, first-rate customer service and dedication to linking the world to Africa really excite me about working for your airline. As a member of the cabin crew team, I'm excited to promote Ethiopian hospitality, impart cultural knowledge and provide the highest levels of safety and comfort. I have a passion for travel and few commitments at home, making this the ideal time to pursue a career as a cabin crew. Given my relevant experience and skills, I am certain that I would be an asset to the Ethiopian Airlines cabin crew family for many years to come if given this opportunity today. Wow, what a powerful way to kickstart your interview and be that standout candidate. Remember, by giving a confident answer like this to that opening interview question, not only will you impress the hiring manager, but you'll also gain confidence in the rest of your interview answers to come. Okay, let's move on to the next Ethiopian Airlines interview question. Why do you want to work for Ethiopian Airlines? This is a really tough interview question. It is designed to filter out those who are applying to all airlines, because instead, the hiring managers want to find those that truly respect and have a passion for working for Ethiopian Airlines in particular. So in your answer, you must demonstrate your passion for Ethiopian Airlines, show you understand their brand and reputation, and show that you have a commitment for wanting to work for Ethiopian Airlines for the long term. That's really important because Ethiopian don't want to spend money, time and resources to hire and train you up for you only to decide after 1 or 2 months that the role is not for you and you leave the company. So make sure you say you want to be there for the long term. Here is a great top scoring answer to help you. Why do you want to work for Ethiopian Airlines? Simply put, Ethiopian Airlines is the leading aviation group in Africa with over 75 years of history, and I want to work for the best. My standards are high, much like Ethiopian Airlines, and I believe my experience and personality will be a great fit for your airline. Having been a frequent flyer with Ethiopian Airlines for many years, I can attest to the high quality of service provided by the airline and the outstanding reputation it has earned. I want to work for you because in my experience, no other airline comes close to the degree of care and attention given to each passenger that Ethiopian Airlines does. Customers are more likely to rebook flights with you if they have a positive overall experience, which includes pricing, customer service and safety. Having had the pleasure of speaking to several members of your cabin crew team, I am confident that your airline is an excellent place to work and that your brand fosters a warm and supportive culture for its employees. In addition, your growth of 25% each year for 7 years prior to the global pandemic and your strategic plan for the future with Vision 2035 show you have a dedication to growth, the environment and an innovative approach to air travel. It would be a privilege to join the Ethiopian Airlines team, and I'm certain that my skills and experience can help the company continue to build on its reputation as Africa's world-class airline. Okay, I still have plenty more Ethiopian Airlines interview questions and answers to give you, but when you're ready, and if you want to, click that link in the top right hand corner. It will take you through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download my 21 Ethiopian Airlines cabin crew interview answers and questions to give you the edge in your interview, including the ones that we're covering right now. Okay, here's the next Ethiopian cabin crew interview question. Why do you think it's good to come to work at Ethiopian Airlines looking smart and clean? Now, the hiring manager wants to know that you are aware that as an employee of Ethiopian Airlines, you are representing their brand. the company has a good reputation to maintain, and a bad appearance could reflect negatively with customers and indicate poor hygiene. Also, a good appearance shows you care about the job role and that you have high standards. So let's take a look at a brilliant top scoring answer to help you. Why do you think it's good to come to work at Ethiopian Airlines looking smart and clean? As an Ethiopian Airlines employee, you are the face of the brand, and therefore it is your responsibility to uphold the prestigious reputation of the company. It is a negative reflection on the business if a member of staff is wearing the Ethiopian Airlines uniform incorrectly, has inadequate personal hygiene, or has an untidy appearance when serving a customer. As an Ethiopian Airlines representative, customers will judge the company based on your conduct, whether that be positive or negative. If a crew member is appropriately dressed and clean, a customer is significantly more likely to return to the airline in the future. Okay, let's move on to the next Ethiopian cabin crew interview question. Describe a stressful situation at work and how you handled it. Here are my 3 tips for answering this question. Number 1. Describe a situation that shows you are a determined, positive and resilient person. Number 2. Make sure your answer shows that you put the needs of the team first. And finally, show that you are able to remain calm and that you are not afraid to tackle difficult situations. My advice is to make sure you structure your answer using the STAR technique or the STAR method. Now, the STAR technique or the STAR method is used for any behavioural or competency-based interview question, such as questions like this where it's describe a time, explain to me a time when, tell me about a time when you did this. Any question that's like that is a behavioural interview question, and I recommend you use the STAR method to answer that interview question. Now, the STAR method stands for this. S is for situation. What was the situation you found yourself in? T is for task. What was the task that needed to be carried out? A is for action. What action did you take to achieve the task? And finally, R is for result. What was the end result following your actions? So let's take a look at a brilliant answer using the STAR technique to structure our interview answer. So here we go. Describe a stressful situation at work and how you handled it. In my previous employment, working as a dental receptionist, the clinic's booking system crashed and lost all appointments I had previously booked in. It was my responsibility and task to ensure that we were able to retrieve all booked appointments in order for the dentists and hygienists to prepare accordingly. I began by calling all clients in our system, and for those that I could not reach by phone, I left a voice message, and I also sent a professional email and text message asking them to make contact with me at their earliest convenience in order to confirm the date and time of their appointment, as well as apologising for any inconvenience caused by the system's error. As clients began to contact the clinic, I re-inputted their appointment information into the booking system and onto an Excel document, just in case the system crashed for a second time. Therefore, I would have an offline backup. By taking action fast, I was able to quickly collect information on all existing bookings. Going forward, I made the decision to record all bookings into 2 places to avoid this happening again and raise the reliability concern of the computer system to my line manager. Okay, the next Ethiopian cabin crew interview question is, why do you want to be cabin crew? Now, my advice is to focus your answer on 2 main areas. Number 1, your passion for working in the role as a cabin crew. And number 2, how your skills match the role and responsibilities of cabin crew. Again, use the job description to do this. So let's take a look at a great example answer to help you. Why do you want to be cabin crew? As someone who has a passion for customer service and the aviation industry, it has long been an ambition of mine to join the Ethiopian Airlines Cabin Crew team. And as a frequent flyer, I've experienced firsthand the professionalism and enthusiasm with which your airline staff operate, and I'd be honoured to join them. I think working as cabin crew would be a fantastic fit for me, since it would allow me to combine my passion for travelling the world, immersing in its many cultures, along with my experience in the hospitality industry, where I excel in fast-paced customer-facing roles. I also want to join the Ethiopian Airlines Cabin Crew, as I like the responsibility that comes with the role. Not only is it my duty to ensure all flyers have a positive and memorable experience, but I'm also responsible for the safety of those flying with us. I feel prepared and well equipped to handle any challenges that come with taking on this role. In conclusion, I want to join Ethiopian Airlines as a cabin crew member to combine my passion for customer service, aviation and travel into a rewarding and challenging job. I firmly believe that my excellent work ethic, positive attitude and attention to detail would benefit Ethiopian Airlines. I am committed to representing Ethiopian Airlines with the utmost professionalism and honesty, and I look forward to contributing to the airline's continued success if you hire me. Now, in preparation for your Ethiopian Airlines cabin crew interview, I also recommend you prepare answers to the following questions. Tell me what you know about Ethiopian Airlines in terms of our values and ethics. How would you deal with somebody who was part of the cabin crew team who was not doing their job properly during a flight? Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? What is your biggest weakness? Do you prefer working as part of a team, or are you better working alone? At Ethiopian Airlines, we pride ourselves on delivering exceptional service. What is the best example of customer service that you have come across? How would you deal with conflict with a co-worker? What skills do you possess that you think would be an asset to our team here at Ethiopian Airlines? Describe a time when you managed multiple tasks all at once. Why do you think safety is important as cabin crew? Describe a time when you have shown flexibility. If you're successful in becoming a cabin crew with Ethiopian Airlines, how do you think you will cope with the change in lifestyle? Are you willing to relocate? So the next thing to do, if you would like to get the full list of 21 Ethiopian Airlines cabin crew interview questions, and if you want to accelerate your learning even further and pass your interview at the first attempt, is to click that link right now in the top right hand corner of this video for 2 reasons. The first reason is it will take you through to my website, howtobecome.com. We can get all of these answers we just covered, plus a total of 21 brilliant responses to Ethiopian Airlines cabin crew interview questions. And secondly, the next reason is I've given you 3 smart questions to ask at the end of your cabin crew interview on that page. It's a brilliant resource guaranteed to help you prepare effectively for your interview, and also more importantly, put you ahead of the competition. Make sure you check out that link. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, as I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible pass their job interviews, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. And please also hit that like button, as that encourages me to make more videos just like this one. If you have any questions regarding your interview, please do let me know in the comment section below, where I can get back to you with even more interview tips and advice. And finally, please don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. It's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best with your interview. Have a brilliant day.